going on, guys? I just got out here to Lick Fork Lake in Sumter National Forest, and I gotta say it's a really nice park and there's not a single person out here, so I kind of just have the whole campground to myself. Pretty much the goal of this trip, I got my car with me, drove my car right up to the camp spot. I'm just gonna be kind of smooth in it. I mean, just gonna kind of hang out and try to catch a couple catfish and some bass or something, try to cook up some catfish and see how that goes. But yeah, it's a really nice park and I'm really excited for this trip. It's just going to be pretty much just hanging out, no bathrooms or anything, so yeah, it's a really primitive park, but as of right now it's really beautiful. I'm going to get some shots all around and yeah, we're going to go try to catch some fish. Mainly what I'm looking for right now is any widowmakers, and I see boom, 1 and 2 widowmakers. I got my tent setting up right there. I mean, it's a little sketchy and everything, but forecast looks okay for you know, wind and storms tonight, so I'm just gonna risk it and say go for it. But yeah, that's the lake I'm gonna be fishing at tonight. I got a pretty good spot right next to the lake. I got a pier right over there. So yeah, let me set up this tent. So I'm starting to set up my tent and I see all this nice insulation right here. So what I'm gonna do is kind of gather up all these pine and all this just like leaves just kind of laying around and put that underneath my tent. So then when I lay down at night, it's kind of like a bed, and it prevents that conduction that I'm gonna get when I lay on the ground, and the ground just want to suck the heat right out of my body. So I'm gonna go ahead and gather up a bunch of these needles and all these leaves and just put it right on top, right underneath my tent, and it'll help me sleep a lot better. So yeah. I just got the whole campground set up. Parked the car a little differently. Got tent set up, all the sleeping arrangements. I got a nice cozy bed of insulation underneath my tent, so I'm pretty excited for that. And I'm looking over here. We got a nice fire ring over here, but not a lot of firewood. I'm hoping that the firewood situation is pretty decent around here. I'm going to go look around, try to stock up for the night, because it is supposed to get around 45 degrees tonight. So I like to have a nice good fire, just kind of hang out, watch the stars. Pretty far away from any light pollution out here. Don't even really have cell phone service. But yeah, so you get a nice fire stocked up, kind of hang out and just hopefully catch some catfish or some. So another thing I really like about this campground is the way they have their fire pit set up. It's got a main section here for your main fire. It's got a second section right here for your cooking fire. So it's kind of like that keyhole fire ring type, which I really like. And I'm going to collect a bunch of these pine cones and needles. So hopefully when I get some catfish later or something, I'll have my main fire here, and then I'll fill this other side up with pine cones and burn those, and it might give it a little bit of that taste to it. So yeah, that's another thing I really like about this campground, is how this thing here is set up. So for the fishing today, I'm going to start things off by using a square bill crankbait. If that doesn't work, go to the old-fashioned lure here, the spinner rooster tail, and then we'll try top water. But I'm hoping the bass are going to be moving slow. It's a little chilly out right now, so I'm a little bit worried about it. I think I can get some good bass out of here. It looks pretty promising. Later on tonight, I'm going to be using some chicken liver to try to catch some catfish. So hopefully all's going to go well. I was checking out the rules for the campsite, and it says that you can catch 2 largemouth and keep it, and you can catch 10 catfish and keep it. So I'm hoping what that's telling me is that this place has a lot of catfish, and hopefully I'm gonna have a lot of good luck with that. But I'm about to throw some chicken liver on, cast it out, let it sit for a little bit. As that's out there, I'm gonna be trying to catch some largemouth. There we go. Got ourselves a little smallmouth. He's not too bad. He's not very big though. But yeah, not a bad catch. First catch of the day, about that time. So we're gonna keep trying. I don't really want to keep him because he wasn't too big, and I mean, throw him back, let him grow up a little bit, then we can eat him. So mostly looking to eat some catfish tonight. So I fished for probably about, I'd say like an hour. I didn't really have much luck. It's not really a good time of day right now. It's definitely not a good time of day for catfish. But food-wise, I didn't really pack too crazy because I really plan on getting a nice sized catfish and hopefully cooking that over the fire later. But that's gonna be, you know, towards nighttime. But yeah, so I figured I'd just give you a little update. I'm about to cook some ramen with some chicken in it. And just kind of hang out for a little bit, wait for the time of day, just for it to get a little darker. And hopefully catch some bass around dusk. But as for now, I'm just going to kind of hang out and eat some ramen. Maybe collect some more firewood. Oh wow. Got a little baby one. He was hungry, but he's just not big enough for that bait. Figured I'd give you a little camp update. We got a pretty decent fire going now. Got a whole bunch of firewood for the night. About to go down, do some catfishing. Caught 2 bass so far. I'm really hoping to get a nice sized catfish to grill out on this grill here. But yeah, so it's kind of hanging out. About to go do some catfishing. So we're down here at the waterfront. I don't know if you can see it too well. It's pretty dang dark. But rocking the chicken liver. We're gonna have 2 lines out. Gonna have 1 J hook and 1 treble hook with chicken liver out. I'm gonna toss the little chicken liver out, see if I can kind of drag him in a little bit. But yeah, we're just gonna be hanging out by the shoreline, hoping to snag a catfish. Got some chicken liver cooking. So, just got in the tent. Just gonna kind of hang out. relax a little, maybe read a book. But I'm going to wake up early in the morning, try to catch some more bass. I pretty much only really got one today because I got another one, but he was really small. No luck with the catfish. But yeah, waking up early tomorrow, going to try to get at the bass again, so wish me luck. So it rained quite a bit last night. Luckily, I had my little rain fly attached. I had to put it on when it was raining, but it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I just woke up, about to start packing up and heading out.